Hello fellow haunters, welcome to Grunge Haunts and Props. My name is Chris Leonardo and today we are going to be making 3D wall art. We're going to be making one of our skulls kind of protruding out of what looks like a picture frame, but what it actually is just a dollar store plate charger, and we're going to use a crackle paint effect around the border of this charger to make it look like a picture frame. Picture frames are, well, they're about $20 to $50 if you buy them new. If you go to, even if you're going to go to, Goodwill and try to find some picture frames that work for you, you're still talking probably $10 minimum. So we're just going to use one of those dollar store plate chargers and put one of our skulls protruding out of it, and then just hang it up on the wall. So follow along and enjoy the video. Okay, this should be a quick and easy, fun project here. We are going to use just a dollar store. This is like a plate charger that I got at the dollar store. It's got kind of this little decorative edge or outside of the plate here. And I'm going to make basically a skull coming out of the plate. So it's like a three-dimensional kind of a skull picture frame. Then I'll paint the exterior to look kind of like a frame, and we'll put something metal on here to be able to just attach this to a nail on the wall, and we can hang it up. But I'm going to use just a little bit of Loctite foam to kind of make it look like it's getting pushed out of the plate, so it kind of look cool. But really inexpensive, and should be, like I said, really easy to make. So this, of course, $1 at the dollar store. I tried to cut it. As you can see here, it's actually very thick. I was surprised. So that didn't work out, but it doesn't matter. We'll be putting the skull over that anyways. But so $1 for this, and then less than $2 for one of my Loctite foam skulls, and then that's just about it, right? We're going to use a little contact cement, and that's it. So first thing we're going to do is just put the jaw where we want it here. Kind of want it to be slightly open. Okay. Yeah, slightly open. Do that. Really do like having the two separate molds for the jaw and skull, so that I can do either the skull without the lower jaw, or I can make the jaw and do it any number of different ways. You can do it open, you can do it closed, you can do it kind of broken to the side. I'm going to do this one slightly open. Okay. Looks good. I'm going to cut it flat on the back side. So this isn't one of our full skulls, it's just kind of a half skull, and this is just excess, but it's going to look fine. Alright, there we go. Okay. Easy. Just glue that down. Like I said, we're just going to do this really fast. Easy. Make something really neat. Okay. So there we go. Now we're going to do a little bit of Loctite. First, before we do that, let's pull out the teeth and get the teeth in place. So I got my standard skull corpsing setup here. We got some just acrylic teeth, bought on Amazon, very inexpensive. Now, in order to do the acrylics, we got to tear some of these perfect foam teeth out. We want it to look all mangled and gross. that. So let's start gluing these bad boys in here. And, you know, I'm not using necessarily the right anatomic teeth in the right spots, but when you're this ugly, it don't matter, I don't think. I'm sorry, I know it's probably picking this up, but I got a really bad cold, so real nasally. Okay, so that's as far as we're gonna go here. And liking that. This down here, just keep that in place. And then we are going to do a little bit of pre-painting on this, just to make sure. A little black in the shadows. And I won't put the bottom just because we're still going to be doing some foam down there. Just wanted to get a little bit of paint on there before we go to the next step, which is doing the foam, Loctite. Yeah, so this can might seem to get better days. We're going to find out. Okay, we're getting some. It's not coming out how we want it necessarily. And we kind of want it just, I don't know, you know, strips. Now we're going to do little strips going up onto it. I think that's about it. That's all I want to do here. And I don't want any on this, so on the outside frame, don't want any of it on there because that is supposed to be, well, it's supposed to be a frame. So we're gonna wet this down and then we are going to start sculpting it in about a couple minutes. All right, well, we're gonna wait 3 minutes, come back. Okay, it's getting to the point where we can start touching it a little bit here. So I'm gonna use just a wooden skewer and we're gonna just start getting in there and pulling some kind of tendrils out of it. Because we want it to just kind of have stringy stuff, kind of what looks like it's pushing through the plate here. So you can see we're just kind of making this webbing and pulling that foam into these kind of tendons, essentially. Okay, pretty happy with that. Just quick and dirty, did it really, really fast, and got some nice little stretchy kind of tendons as it's, you know, coming out of the plate. So, so that looks pretty good. I'm going to darken it up with a little bit of black on here, and then start on the contact cement. Okay, the Foam has dried. Now we're gonna do a little preliminary painting, just my normal skull painting, a little brown, a little khaki, just to dust it, and then we'll do a black wash. And we're going to let that dry. Okay, add just a little bit of cranberry on there because we're gonna make this a little bit, I guess maybe a little bit bloody. I don't know, why not? So right now we're gonna do the barge contact cement and start corpsing that exterior a little bit, and then we'll put a little bit of blood on it. Not gonna need a lot here. And I'm gonna use just one of my old cups or tops to the great stuff. These are nice and disposable. So let's pour the contact cement right into here. I won't need a lot. Okay, there we go. Clock starts ticking on this stuff pretty quickly. So I am just going to put a little bit everywhere, just as kind of a base coat. Okay, now we're going to do the flow drying technique here. See how it just webs all over the place? Okay, so that's the webbing from the contact cement. Pretty incredible. And it just takes a few seconds. So it's pretty nasty. So now we're gonna do a little bit of black mixed in this last little bit of contact cement. And we're gonna do this with a stick. Mix that in. Just drizzle black strands on it. And that just adds a little bit of I don't know, creepiness to it. Now, the other side of the stick, I'm going to put some prim blood on here. Okay. That looks pretty good. You know, it looks pretty grody, which is what we're looking for here. And the webs are cobwebby, they're look good. And just, that's it. That's all you gotta do. Now we're going to just finish off the frame. See how that goes. Cool. All right. Success. I just want to paint the exterior. So let's see. We can't do this with duct tape because we're gonna have to paint it red and black. Okay, so it's going to be this gloss apple red. We're going to try to do a crackle effect on this. So let's see what happens here. I'm going to wait a minute or so, a few minutes for the red paint to dry. Okay, we let it dry about 5 minutes. And now we're going to do a layer of the crackle paint. It's just black crackle paint. Got it. All right. Looks pretty good. Get closer. And you can see that crackle effect on it. Pretty neat. Now all we have to do is hang it up on the wall. I think that looks great.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, that's not happening.
Well, we didn't get to hang it up in our dining room, but here is the final product hanging in our workshop. Hey, if you enjoyed this tutorial, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell to get notifications anytime we put out new content. I thank you for watching, and as always, happy haunting!